Good evening and welcome to Rochelle, Georgia. I'm Adam Bell for Children Sports Night. It's Youth Night here in Wilcox County. They've just got through honoring their younger youth players, their future patriots and cheerleaders. Just completed that task. Indians in Town band just arrived. There you see all the buses, the lights flashing on the buses. The Band of Pride just pulled up. So obviously we'll be carrying them at halftime. They always do a fantastic job on the Band of Pride, so we're glad to see them up here making that 2.5-hour trip up from Folkestone. What a ride tonight. Tammy and I left a little bit late. The Indians actually beat us here. We usually beat the Indians. They beat us here tonight. They were already on the field, so they're motivated and ready to go. Looking for their second win of the season. We hope we get it tonight. We're going to have updates from around the region. Some big games going on tonight. Turner at Clinch and Lanier at Irwin. So we'll be checking in on those webcasts as the night progresses. Right now we're going to take a quick break and thank our sponsors. Y'all spread the link around. I know some rain coming in, tropical storm blowing in. You guys down there in Charlton will probably see it before we do. We'll be right back with the national anthem.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll turn my mic down, turn theirs up.
From Chris County High. Bow our heads, please. Gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you, Lord, for your many blessings that you bestow upon us as a nation. Father, I think sometimes we forget how blessed we are, how we can come together as we are tonight and watch our young men compete in the sports that we all love. Father, we ask that we thank you for your traveling mercies for our friends from Charlotte coming to Wilcox County, and we ask that you be with them and everybody else, Father, on their way in. We ask you be with the teams, Father, and protect them, and that they would show good sportsmanship. Father, we ask all these things in the Lord Jesus' name. Amen. Please remain standing for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, what a fantastic job on the national anthem. We'll have the coin toss as the captains come out. And Indians will hit the field, and they're scheduled to hit the field in about 8 minutes. We're going to take one more break. We'll be right back. You're watching Indians football on CSN.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports Net.
Okefenokee Rural Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5131 and speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
Indian fan.
Welcome back to Rochelle. I'm Adam for Charlton Sports Net. Kickoff coming up in just inside of the 7-minute mark. Right now I want to go back and take a look at some highlights we pulled from the Maidens contest. Maidens making it to the Sweet 16 Wednesday night. And boy, I tell you what, we had a marathon game Wednesday night over in Lanier County. It was something. It was something else. Maidens end up losing that one 16-14, but what a game it was. Emma Willard going the distance, pitched 15 innings Wednesday afternoon. Defense, the infield played good. The bats were on fire in game 2. We had an opportunity to tie it right there at the end of the game, and the center fielder, full of near, just came out of nowhere and made a spectacular catch in center field that probably would have tied the game. We had Jaleese Murphy over on third. And we definitely would have put us in scoring position to tie that game up. But that center fielder made a heck of a catch to end it. But right now, let's go back and take a look at a few of the highlights from the other night. This one is from game 1. Here's a steal at third. They call her out. That was one me and we were replaying because I thought she was actually under the tag. That was Rivera still in third. Here's another one later on in the game. As you can see, the scores, I mean, just very close, tight ball games. Both of them Wednesday night. There's another one where you see our base runner was past the tag on the bag. But it was one of those nights. It was just one of those nights. Here's the highlights from game 2. This is in the third inning with Charlton trailing. Oh, never mind. This was an incident that happened with the umpire. I tried to replay it fast enough, but I couldn't do it. That was an incident that happened in the third between the official and one of our players. And here's the final play of the game. All right, we're back to live action. Captain's on the field now for both teams. 64, 14, 10, and 2 for the Patriots. Grayson Carter, Randy Nelson, and Marcel Maxwell will head out for the coin toss for the Tribe. I do not have a roster for Wilcox. I'll do what I can for them, but we have obviously we have our Indians roster up here. It looks like might be flying solo tonight. Haven't seen Jesse or Albert yet. Hopefully, if they're on their way, safe travels. If not, we're gonna get it done tonight up here in Rochelle.
Number 2, E.J. Howard. Number 10, Branson Owens. Number 14, Martez Thrower. And number 64, Logan Taylor.
There you heard the captains from the public address announcer for Wilcox. Rest of the captains behind our coin toss captains for the Indians is Saquon Clark, 58. Craig Carlisle. Is that a 58? Somebody's changed some jerseys up on me. I got 58, Craig Carlisle, but that's a 52.
Patriots win the toss and defer to the second
Yeah,
half.
52. That's 52. Jaquaz Jackson, number 6.
Will be receiving the starting kickoff to start tonight's game. Tonight's game will be broadcast on channel 51 and 55.
15, Caleb Milton. And 89.
That game will be on tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Indians at the banner. Here come the Patriots on rec night. There you see them coming through their younger future Patriots. And there's our Indians at the far end. Band of Pride getting ready to usher those guys in over there. Charlton cheer with the banner. I think we're waiting on our band. Band was running a little late getting here. They pulled up right when everything was getting started, so they're still trying to get set up over there on the far side. There we go. And here come the Indians. Indians wearing their road whites. Indians will receive the opening kickoff. Number 3 for the Patriots set to kick. .22, Kyler Williams, Keith Harris, and Saquon Clark deep for the Tribe. Clark up the middle out to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 Indians.
Who's brought down by Reagan Luke. Ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 Indians.
Clark in motion. They hand off to Clark going left. Got some room over on that far side. Gain of about 6. 2nd down.
Brought down by Branson Owens. Gain of 7, so make it 2nd down and 3 for the Indians.
2nd and 4 for the Tribe. King at quarterback. Trips to the left. Handoff to Harris up the middle. Yeah, it looks like they'll spot him back at the line of scrimmage.
Harris on the field, brought down by Zay Deans. No gain on the play. Bring up 3rd down and 3.
Third down. There he is. What's up, Coach?
Lost on the play is the Indian runner beats a blue ball will take it. Lost of 2 will bring up 4th down and 5 for Charlton County.
Coach Cruz joining us. You got enough over there? I just asked them about the lighting. They don't want me to turn it off. They said it'll, so the reflection. You good? Not yet. How about now?
Check.
You got, nope. How about now?
Gotcha.
All right.
Keith Harris on the catch for the Indians. Rolling to a stop on the 40-yard line for the Patriots. Will be 1st down Patriots.
At the 40. Give him safe right up, Coach.
Yeah. Turn me down a little bit.
Down a little bit.
A little bit. Turn it down. A little bit. You good?
Right there.
Yep. Yeah, good ride up. Good ride up.
1st and 10 Patriots. 3 in motion. Handoff.
Big running back.
Into the yard. 2nd down. I don't have any Wilcox
Nathan
roster.
Thistle on the kick. Gain of 2 is going to make it 2nd down and 8 for the Patriots. Ball spotted on the 42-yard line.
We're playing hooky on us tonight.
Albert's been in the hospital.
Oh,
Been
yeah?
sick. Yeah, been sick. Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, I didn't know. 3 bringing around.
Got some speed, buddy.
He's got some room on the sideline.
He might go. He's going to go, Adam. He's going to go. No flags. About a 58-yard run down the left sideline. Big running back, a lot of speed.
Going for 2, 14.
Marty Thrower on the 2-point conversion.
I didn't see
9
anything.
minutes and 19 seconds to play in the first quarter. Wilcox Patriots 8.
They said he got it. I never saw a signal from the umpire.
No, I didn't see a signal either.
No.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to readjust these cameras.
Go ahead.
We'll be right back.
Did you know you're eligible to join the United First Federal Credit Union? We are your hometown financial institution offering services such as online banking, mobile deposit, free checking, and much more. And if you're in the market to purchase a vehicle, our auto loan rates start as low as 2.99 for those who qualify. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkestone. Federally insured by NCUA and equal housing lender.
There's a reason why we're South Georgia's automotive superstore.
Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep and Ram, Chevy.
There's a kick. Alongside kick, fielded at the 35-yard line. 18.
Indians take the kick off on their own 36-yard line. Will be first and 10, Charlton County.
Jalen King, quarterback.
I can't see through that window. I'll have to sit down. Can you see?
I'm good. I'm good.
First and 10 Indians. Hand off to Harris. Got about 3 out of it.
Keith Harris on the kick.
Second
Brought
down.
down by Abe Shane and Zay Dean.
Tell you what, they got some big kids. Good size.
4 on the play, 3 on the play, so make it
5 and 1 on the season.
Yeah.
Doing the pregame.
Well,
They're having a good year.
they're a region contender. Oh.
Indians come out. 1 to the left, 2 to the right. Blocking motion. Gonna hand off to Harris back this way. He may have got the yard.
Keith Harris on the kick, brought down by Marquez Stroller. No gain on the play, but third
2-week
down.
break. I gotta get back in the rhythm. That's the only thing about a bye week.
Oh, I know. I know.
First y'all whack a little bit. 4 down and 7.
Yeah.
King dropping back.
He got pressure. He's running the wrong way. Whew.
Yeah, somebody. Oh my
Threw it right to him, Adam. Threw it right to him.
goodness. He did. Touchdown, Patriots on a pick six.
About a 35-yard return on the pick 6.
That's a little like it was a mix-up in the backfield, and he rolled out the wood.
Well, he was running all over the place, and he just threw it. You don't just you bite it. You take that when you let it go. You lose your yardage and play for another down, but we didn't do that. So
Patriots lining up for 2.
now they're gonna kick it.
Now they're going to kick it. Interesting formation.
Yeah.
Clark
Got
gets
blocked.
PAT's no good.
Just before the kick is no good. With 7 minutes and 45 seconds to play in the first quarter. Wilcox Patriots 14. Charlton County
Coach,
0.
you were a busy man 2 Friday nights ago. The Champ Bailey night, youth night, everything. I don't think anything else could have been wrapped into it.
I got up top. Y'all had all left. Everybody was gone. I just sat up there and looked at the whole stadium empty. It was very busy. We had a big crowd. A lot of the stuff with Champ Bailey. We had rec night going on, and just a lot of. And next week we got homecoming. We're going to recognize the '99 state championship team. 20 years since they won the state championship. So we got a lot of stuff going on next week too. So it's going to be busy.
I won't see you again next week either.
Probably not. Y'all all might be gone again before I get up there. I don't know.
I know you're a busy man.
I like it that way.
A lot in one night.
Yeah.
CSN does not claim to own any copyrighted music here in Rural Maxtown.
Nope.
Fielded at the 20 by Clark. Bring it up the middle. Gets blocked. Out to the 35-yard
Clark on
line.
the kickoff return for the Indians. Brought down by Jamon Williams.
I know 2 weeks prior to that, you went up to Louisville with your granddaughter in Apple.
Yeah, yeah.
Did she have a good night?
Yeah, I've been up there several times, and every time I go up there, it's just good stuff. So you know, they're playing Liberty County tonight. That's going to be a big game over in Hinesville. So
That's a big battle for them.
yeah.
I'm hearing you real good tonight. Two receivers right, one to the left. Wilcox showing blitz. They hand off to 25. Jay Ennis.
No gain on the play for the Indians. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
2nd down and 10 for the Indians. How's the south end of Charlton going to fare tonight? Tropical storm blowing in.
Well,
front.
the cold's coming, and there'll be some rain, and it's supposed to rain all day long tomorrow all over the county, I think so.
Harris to King's right. Going to hand off to Harris, going back to the left.
Nothing. My God. Either he fumbled or they took it out of there, took it out of our hands. Not looking good, Adam. Not looking good. I don't know. I didn't see. I don't know what happened on that one. He just took it out of his hands, I think.
There's a lot of bodies between us and him.
I know you couldn't see. You couldn't see. I think he might have just took it right out of his hands and ran with it.
I think we're still in. Looks like we're still feeling jet lag from the early.
Oh, I know.
It's not how you want to come out tonight on the road.
No.
Martin moves. There's the flag.
Flag down on the field. There'll be offsides against the Indians.
That may change things. Looks like Wilcox
Yeah.
going to go for 2.
They'll go for 2. They got some big kids.
They do.
It's big size kids.
Weight room coach.
Well, yeah, that's what it's all about.
And 14 over that right side.
He's in.
He's in. Wilcox 22. Charlton nothing.
2 points and rating is good with 6 minutes and 41 seconds to play in the first quarter.
Nissan on the east side.
Walker Jones Youth Car Mega Center.
GMC. Coming soon, the all-new Walker Jones Honda.
Toyota.
We got it all, so why shop anywhere else?
Charlton Electric now serving Charlton and surrounding county.
Welcome back. Indians found themselves down 22-0, and we've only run off 5 minutes of the clock.
That's it.
Coach, I really thought the Tribe was starting to turn a corner and buy into things in the Turner game.
Yeah.
I understand what happened to Irwin. They're just loaded.
They're loaded.
They're just loaded, but it looks like we haven't got out of that funk yet.
No, and you got to get out of it because I tell you what, it ain't gonna get no easier.
There's a kick. That's going to be filled by Clark at 15. Got some room over that left side, moving back in the middle.
So Clark on the kickoff return. Out to the 37-yard line, will be 1st and 10 Indians.
1st and 10 Tribe. Indians need a spark quick.
Yep.
Now by 3 scores, and Patriot offense has only been on the field for 1 play.
That's it. That's it.
Good Lord. Clark in motion. He'll take the handoff. Hey, he's got some room. Oh,
Ooh.
closed it up.
So Clark on the field,
Yep.
Christian Freeman.
Close to the 1st down.
That's what we got to do. We got to run outside.
I haven't heard you say that all season.
Got to the 40.
Yeah, well, that's the truth. I mean, our line is not real strong and not real. I mean, you know, they try hard, but they just can't get it done. You got to get on the corners and run.
Around the corner. I know they've implemented a new weight room program and everything, so that's going to take
Yes,
time
yep,
for that to pay dividends on that line.
yep.
Keith Harris on the carry, brought down by Zadines.
Year 2, year 3, we'll start seeing that.
Well, that's what I figured. 3 years, you know, and we should be moving back up to where we need to be.
Third down and 4 for the Indians.
3rd down and 4 for the Indians. Well, how about our Braves? Went undefeated this year.
Did a good job. They got some kids that's going to move up next year to 9th grade that's going to help this crowd. I mean, they're going to make us good. I mean, you know.
Immediate impact.
Yes.
There's 4 I've got picked out that could probably start right now.
Oh, yeah. First down should have.
Harris. Good job by Harris. He turns it upfield. Down to the Patriot 43-yard line.
Good run. Good run.
Good run by Keith. Sophomore, so we'll have him for a couple more years.
Cross midfield to the Patriots 43-yard line.
Just 7 seniors, I think, right? 7.
That's it. That's it.
He had a good hold on that ball.
So this group will be together. They'll be able to form. And
Yeah, and with the group coming up, we should be good.
hand off Harris back to this side again. And he got back to the line.
Keith Harris on the carry, brought down by Desmond Tisdale and Matt McAdoo. No gain on the play. They'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Indians.
What a Maidens had a big night Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Did you get to see any of that?
No, I was gone and couldn't get over there. 2 good games, though.
When we streamed it, it was a marathon.
Yeah.
I streamed 6 hours for softball.
Mr. McCoy said the last game was 3 hours and 10 minutes, maybe 3 hours 20 minutes. Long name for the last one.
Swing pass, that might be a fumble. They're going to call it incomplete. That's close.
Very close.
That was very close to uniform.
Incomplete pass. They'll bring up 3rd down and 11.
3rd down and 11 for Tribe. Got a nice drive going if they keep it going, work their way back into this thing. To the right, one to the left. Clark in motion. That is incomplete.
Incomplete pass brings up 4th down and 11 for Charlton County. Ball spotted on the Patriots 44-yard line.
That an 18 or 16 at quarterback.
18. That's King Kid.
Jersey's forward.
Well, them jerseys have always been that way. You get fooled. Some numbers, when they fold in, you can't tell.
Yeah.
I mean, if you looked at it, it looks like a 16.
Back the punt for the Indians.
I was wondering if it was just me.
It ain't.
Harris. Back to punt. 14 deep to receive for the Patriots. Clark in motion. Nice kick. It's going to take. Did I touch him?
I thought it touched one of our players. That should have been a dead ball. It hit one of our players, I thought.
He's going to go all the way. No flags. Touchdown, Patriots. I hit the replay because after it was already running.
Yeah. Well, I thought it hit one of our players there, and it should have been dead. I don't know. Got a block in the back on them.
Gotta come back anyway. Dodge one there.
Yep. I never saw a flag.
I never saw it either.
Flag down on the field.
They're going to mark it off from
Blocking the back against the Patriots.
35, so it'll be
Spot foul will move the ball back to the 45-yard line of the Indians for read first and 10 Patriots.
45. I appreciate you making the trip up. I thought I was going to be flying solo tonight.
Nah, well, like I say, Albert's been a little bit under the weather, so I called him, and he got out of the hospital. He's in a clinch. And just a little bit sick, not nothing bad, but he just got out today, and he's real weak, so he didn't want to come. So I told him I'd come up here and see what's going on. Just a nice ride, and just nobody bothering me. Just relax.
Well, we hope he gets to come back.
He will.
I had no idea, Rada. Throwing that out there.
Well, I found out about it yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Quarterback keeps it. He's dropped by 52 to Quaz Jackson. Second and 11.
Loss of 1 on the play. Bring up the second down and 11 for the Patriots.
2 to the left, 2 to the right. And nope.
No, you still got it.
Got about 3 out of it.
Noah Hollisworth on the carry.
Kind of feel things settling down a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the 3 will bring up third down and 8.
Excuse me. Quarterback dropping back.
He was open.
Incomplete pass will bring up third down and 8 for the Patriots.
He tried to make a nice sideline catch over there. It was a little high.
He had plenty of. He's open.
So the Indians defense stiffens. Clark will go deep to receive the punt. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Get away from it. Get away from it.
That'll be Indians first and 10 at the 18-yard
Touchdown
line.
to the 18-yard line of Charlton County, where it'll be first and 10 Indians.
Got a flag down.
Flag down on the field.
Wave it off.
Not waving it off. Picked it up.
The flag is waved off.
Any news on the realignment talks?
The FT numbers, the count numbers for all the schools will be in sometime the end of this month. So the 1st of November, hopefully, we'll start getting those numbers, and the high school office will start looking and putting people in regions. And we've already done Class A, public and private. We already sent in something, and they're going to use that. They can tweak it a little bit, but we're not going anywhere. We just don't know who's going to be with us and who's going to move out. We're going to probably lose a few, might gain a few, don't know.
First and 10. King takes a snap. Quick outside to Clark, incomplete.
He's just chunking the ball. He's not set. He's just chunking it out there. He's got to set up and throw it.
Didn't like your hand.
Nah, he just chunked it. Chunked it, yeah.
Timeout.
They must not have stopped the clock.
Oh, the clock was running for
Yeah, and it's incomplete pass.
hometown clock.
That's correct.
Trip to the right. And off to Harris up the middle. Oh, he lost his footing. His foot got caught up.
Yeah, he had a little hole there. He could have got through it.
That was a nice hole there.
Yep.
Third down and 9 for the Indians.
Third down and 9 for the Indians.
Well, that ride coming up here, you ride, nothing but woods, and all of a sudden there's a town.
That's it. That's right.
Out in the middle of nowhere.
Out in the middle of nowhere. That's right.
Yes.
Man.
Caught in the backfield.
Jailbreak.
Keith Harris on the carry, brought down by Kurt LaFleur.
Harris dropped back to punt. Tony still injured?
Evidently so.
Loss of 4 is going to make it 4th down and 14. Keith Harris got the punt at their own 2-yard line.
Well, shout out to Coach Baxter and his crew. 11 straight years of playoffs, right?
Yeah, done a good job this year. Had a good team this year, and all of them are only losing 2 seniors this year.
That team's gonna be loaded next year.
Yeah, should be tough.
And that brings us to the end of the first quarter of play here at Donnie Clayton Stadium.
Into the first quarter, we'll take
We're
a
going
quick
to
break.
take
We'll be right
it
back.
22.
Second quarter coming up.
Indians 0.
With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661.
Folkestone Auto Supply, located at 4439 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, is owned and operated by the Dasher family. Foreign car parts, big truck operators, they have you covered as well, with belts, seals, hoses, rental supplies, and so much more. They even have mower parts. Please stop by today and see the whole crew. Dave, Stephen, Miss Joe, Miss Pam, Little Sammy, and Big Sammy at Folkestone Auto Supply.
Whistle & Dixie Custom Framing and Unique Gifts and Cafe is located at 3742 Main Street in downtown Folkestone, Georgia. Lunches are served on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come join the fun food and fellowship whether you're a local, tourist, or a Royal fan. We also serve Bluebell ice cream.
Welcome back. Getting set to start in the second quarter. Indians will point. Harris.
Ooh-wee.
Pressure gets a howl. This will be real short.
It ain't went nowhere unless it takes a good bounce.
Took a decent bounce for the Indians.
He's out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
18. About a 15-yard punt. 15
Coming
yard.
after him, I think he might have been
Yeah.
a bit.
Yeah.
Any scores? Any scores yet?
No.
Nothing yet. First and 10 Patriots at the Indians 33-yard line. Man, the quarterback
Missed him.
puts a move on that left side.
He's there.
He's in. Touchdown, Wilcox.
He faked one of our defenders out. Not good.
Well, this Wilcox team had a clinch on the ropes a few weeks ago.
I know.
Should have won that game.
They got to go to Irwin next week. That'll be a big game.
That's going to be a battle. And snap the hole. It is.
Manny Carrillo on the extra point attempt is up and good. 11 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the first half. Wilcox Patriots 29, Charlton County Indians 0.
Coffees and lattes. While dining, feel free to browse around as we also have custom framing, train art, custom t-shirts, and unique gifts. Looking for a real lodging? You can also stay at the Chessy Caboose or the Peaks Cabin. Come see us.
Thrift Farm and Feed, located at 43 Depot Street in Folkestone, is owned and operated by Tim Birchall. Tim invites you to come by and check out his selection of Georgia boots, cactus ropes, and Rocky boots. They also have a full selection of livestock feeds, Showtime dog foods, and hardware. The Birchall family is proud of number 4, Scott Birchall, and wish the Indians good luck this season.
That's unnecessary.
11:50 remaining in the half. Indians find themselves in a hole early.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man, we let
Son, you better get on it.
He's got to pick it up. I don't know what.
Running backwards.
I guess he was hoping it would roll into the end
I
zone.
don't know. He didn't care too much about what was going on, did he?
Flag back here.
Keith Harris on the kickoff return to the Indians.
Yeah.
I saw the official back here pointing behind him.
That wasn't real
He
good.
jumped off sides on the kickoff.
What, on about the 6 or 7? Yes, sir.
Brings it out to the 7-yard line. Will be 1st and 10, Charlton County.
To the left, one to the right. King will hand off to Harris.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's going to be a loss.
Flag come in.
No flag down on the field.
Maybe it's a late hit on them.
Hopefully. Don't want to see anybody get hurt, but we need the flag get out of that hole right there.
No gain on the play.
Personal foul.
That'll be his personal foul against the Patriots.
That'll get the Indians out of that hole.
Yeah.
A bit of breathing room.
Is that a targeting call?
Sir?
He's pointing his head like a targeting call. If that be the call, somebody should be out.
That'll be an injection.
I know.
Penalty moves the ball out to the 22-yard line.
But ain't nobody coming out.
Clark in motion to the right. King dropping back. Yep.
What in the world?
Almost picked off. I don't know.
Incomplete pass will bring up 2nd down and 10.
He ain't looking sharp trying to throw the football.
See, that's, having back when AJ was quarterback, I know sometimes you don't know if it's a quarterback or the receiver running the wrong route. I mean, it can be either or.
He hadn't looked impressive tonight at all.
They're off. That long ride, I guess.
I don't know.
But they got here early. They beat me here. They never beat me to a game.
Really?
They beat me here tonight, so they were here for a while. I don't know how long. But they were totally off the bus when I got here. Swing pass out to Harris. Still on his feet battling. About 5 out of it. It's going to be 3rd down.
Keith Harris on the reception.
Let me turn you down some more.
No. Face itches.
Sorry?
I had a procedure done to my face this week and it's itching.
Oh, okay.
Gain of 5 will bring 3rd down and 5.
I thought I was yelling at you.
No.
We're down at 5 with a try.
Need to get on the corner out here.
King dropping back.
Didn't get it.
Complete.
Did not get it.
Short of the 1st down. Flag comes in late. That might
Well,
be
we'll take that.
Howard and Rick Dean Davis on the stop for the Patriots. We got a flag down in the field.
To keep us moving, I think.
1st Personal foul. First down, Indians. We'll take it.
Penalty is personal foul against the Patriots.
I'm being told that's not King's quarterback. The King's left-handed. That must be 16.
Penalty will move the ball out to the 47-yard line.
I don't know.
Indians.
This King is, we'll check on that. Up and back.
You can't
He's
tell.
right-handed. He's throwing right.
That's 18.
That's good.
Good pass.
That's punt.
Had a flag over there too. And another flag.
Yeah, we'll take
I think we had a pass interference and I think we had a face mask maybe.
Pass is complete to number 22.
I don't know what we got here. Let's see.
Got Jiffy Pop popcorn coming out on the field.
Oh, that's King. That's 18. He's throwing right.
Yeah.
Not left-handed.
Let's see what we got here.
He's discussing it over on that far side.
I don't. The first flag you would have thought would have been pass interference on them, and then maybe a face mask on the tackle. I don't know.
They're going to call holding on us. Personal foul face mask on Wilcox. Offset. Coming back.
Penalties are offsetting. Holding against the Indians. Personal foul face mask against the Patriots.
Got a chance to get a little momentum going right there.
I don't understand the hold.
We'll come back to the line of scrimmage and do it all over again. Once again, it's 1st and 10 Indians from their own 47-yard line.
King completely, dude.
Should have caught that one.
Yeah, he should have had that one. That was in his hands.
Should have caught that one.
Incomplete
We got
pass,
second down.
second down and 10.
Mark in motion. Hand it off to Harris up the middle. He has a hole.
Good run. Good run. Good run. Good run.
Nice run by Keith.
Good run.
Keith Harris on the carry for the Indians.
First down.
Cross midfield to the Patriots 44-yard line will be 1st and 10 Indians.
Starting to find a little rhythm now, Chris.
Yep.
They're shaking that bus lag.
Yeah.
King rolling to his right. That is complete out.
Marcel Maxwell.
Maxwell.
Pass is complete to Marcel Maxwell. Gain of 3 will make it 2nd down and 7 for the Indians.
Working the edges, coach.
That's what you got to do. You know, you got to get on that and get on the corner. We don't have any help up front. All those guys trying hard, but it's tough.
Second down, 7. And dropping back, going deep. Incomplete.
Incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down and 7 for Charlton County.
3rd and 7.
Pass broken up by Christian Freeman.
Clarence leading Turner right now, 14-7, and Owen over Lanier, 13-0.
That's about to be expected.
Turner's coming into the meat of their schedule.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That is
Intercepted. You cannot lay that up there. You cannot lay that up there like he's doing. You got to throw the football.
Put it on the line and get rid of it.
Yep.
First down, Wilcox. That's 3 turnovers to 3.
Yeah, well, and the thing about it is, with a blitz like that, you just got to eat it. You got to eat that. Okay, you lose yardage, but you just threw it away. Now they got it. So, you know, that's something he'll learn. He's a freshman.
Yeah.
Flag down on the field. False start against the Patriots. Back it up 5 yards. It'll be
We haven't
first down
seen
and
Lily
15
tonight.
when the Patriots
No.
come back to the line.
What's up with
I
that?
don't know. I hadn't been over at any of the practices this week, so I don't know.
And Lily's been having a fantastic season back there in the
Yeah.
backfield. We haven't seen him
I mean, he
tonight.
could be hurt.
Yeah, he might be. And a nice stop right there by
Day Lawson on the carry. Gain of 2. Bring up the second down.
Carlisle.
16 for Wilcox.
another young one, sophomore.
Yep.
Second, 13.
Good job there. Good job.
Lost the 3 on the
Ryan
play.
Murray
And we're
finished him
third
off.
down
Yep.
and 16 for Wilcox.
The defense the last couple of drives has settled down.
Yeah, not played well. With our offense, just can't do anything with it.
Sure.
Offense can't do anything with it. Defense ain't doing bad.
Third down, 16. Ball on a 39. What about roll to his left? Got a man deep. He's going.
He's open.
He's open. He's going to be playing on him. Incomplete. Out of bounds.
He stretched out and tried to catch it.
Nice catch, though. He sold out, didn't he?
Yep.
Incomplete pass will bring up 4th down and 16 for the Patriots. Desmond Fish will back the punt.
Clark will go deep. Kick.
Get out of the way.
Clark signal for a fair catch. First down, Indians
Jaquan
at the
Clark signals for a fair
33-yard
catch
line.
on the 28-yard line for the first and 10 Indians.
So now the next Friday night, honoring the 99 team. That's going to be pregame. Gift ceremony start what, 7?
I don't know. I know that I think the quarterback club's going to host them down at the field house, maybe feed them. They're going to recognize them on the field. We got homecoming next week also, so a lot of stuff next week.
Another busy night.
Yeah, yep.
Harris bounces off one tackle.
Stuck.
Jaquan Clark brought down by Christian Freeman. Gain of a yard to make it 2nd down and 9 for the Indians.
I see Lily on the sidelines over there.
I don't know what the deal is with him.
I don't know. Second down and 9 for the Tribe.
Comes
Back
again.
under pressure. Wilcox bringing a blitz. That's complete. Got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Pass is complete to Marcel Maxwell. No gain on the play. Bring up.
Maxwell on reception.
Okay, gain of a yard on the play. Make it 3rd down and 8 for the Indians.
Third and 8. 6:29 and counting remaining in the first half. Things have settled down here in the second quarter. We just got some offense going.
Timeout.
Timeout Indians, so we'll take one as well. We'll be right back. El Cheapo Folkestone, located on US 1 South across from Dairy Queen. They have the lowest gas prices in town, along with discount beverages and a huge selection of lottery tickets. They're a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network, and they wish the Maidens and Indians the best of luck in the playoffs. Stop in, fill up, and tell them CSN sent you.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in?
Welcome back. We're down in 8.
Wild music.
Well, I'll tell you. Is that what you call it?
I guess that's what you call it. That's what I'd call it. Wild music.
Team dropping back under pressure. Nobody there. I don't know if that's going to get it grounded or not.
There wasn't nobody over there. There's a flag over there. There wasn't nobody over there. After a timeout, too. Call a timeout to set up a play and run that.
I think they're going to call him for grounding.
There wasn't nobody there.
Penalty is intentional grounding.
You really can't argue with that one as much as you
No. I mean, there wasn't nobody around. Like I say, you called a timeout to set up a play and then you throw that. So, I don't know.
Fourth down. Indians will punt. 6-11. See them working it out.
Penalty make it 4th down and 13 for the Indians.
I like that glowing yardstick over
It does look good, don't it?
A blind man like me can see that.
Yeah.
Low snap. Harris gets it off, shanks it over here to our side.
Oh, we got all kind of flags. What's the deal there?
Patriot.
2 flags over there in the middle. Away
We
from the
got
ball.
2 flags out on the field.
Might have been some jawing.
No, let's see. Holding on them.
Holding on the
Blocking
Patriots.
the back against the Patriots.
You got about a 20-yard punt. There's going to be a holding call. Or blocking the back, whatever.
First down Patriots, but it's going to back them up.
50.
That'll drive a coach crazy.
Well, I know. I mean, the ball's over here, and you got a penalty over there. I mean, you know.
Penalty to move the ball to midfield for the 1st and 10 Patriots.
1st and 10 Patriots at the 50. 7 in motion. Hands off to Doe. He's going to keep it. Pitches it out to 2.
Good tackle.
Nice job by Harris right
Good
there.
tackle. Keith Harris, that's a good tackle.
A loss of 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 13 for the Patriots.
Defense is playing good this quarter. Just find some
They've only gave up 1 score.
Yeah.
That was on that long run. That's the only score they've gave up. Everything else been on the offense.
handoff.
Got to get him.
Headed upfield. Finally blocked
First down.
Carlisle.
Picked up the first down.
First down on the carry. Cross midfield to the 36-yard line. First down, Patriots. Christian Freeman on the carry down to the 30-yard line.
First down.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 3 for the Patriots.
So I guess by clinch game, we might have a picture of what's going on with the regions, or probably senior night when they're.
Well, it depends on the Department of Education get those numbers to us. Until we get the numbers, we won't know, and that's on them. Everybody turned in numbers; they're turned in now. But you know, you don't know when they're going to compile all of it. But like I say, we'll talk about it at halftime if you want to. There's a little shifting that I can tell you about. It may go on, I just don't know.
All right. 3rd and 5 for Wilcox.
Oh man, get out of here!
Indians get drawn offside.
Gave him a first down.
Hard count.
Flag down on the field. All sides. As good as the Indians.
Should be enough for first down.
Might be a little bit short. It's right on the stick.
Apparently they'll either make it 3rd down and 0 or first down.
Probably signal first down.
First down, Patriots.
Got a coach over there right behind the stick. He's not having a fit, so I guess it's.
Yep.
Excuse me. There's a snap. Throws out to the left. Nice open field tackle over there.
Clark. Randy Nelson.
Gain of 6. Take it 2nd down and 4 for the Patriots.
2nd and 4 for Wilcox. Need a turnover.
Yeah.
Trips to the right, single receiver to the left, handoff. Quarterback's going to keep it.
Good score.
Right up the middle. He's in.
Noah Hollingsworth.
Wilcox doesn't have a band either. That must be why they're doing the music like that.
Evidently. That's some loud stuff, though.
What is that? And I'm deaf.
No, he's jumped offside again. That's the second time.
Offsides defense to see if they bring out the
Same man.
Wilcox coach says kick it.
Yeah, get him off.
I don't think you have to worry about a 2-point conversion at this point.
No.
I wish you did. Clark almost had that one.
Good.
Manny Carrillo, the extra point attempt. Manny, the brother of Juan Carrillo, who would be one of the players who would be recognized at halftime from the 2009 state.
With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible, serving clients at home and abroad.
Welcome back to Wilcox. Indians trying to find something positive on offense. They had a nice little drive going about midway through the second quarter, but that's been about it for the offense. Harris fulfilled it at the 20. Trying to get around that far side. Good return brings down to
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Keith Harris on the return for the Indians. Brought down by Abe Stowe and Day Lawson. Ball will be spotted in the Indian zone 33-yard line. Will be for T10, Charlton County.
Coach, I was doing a youth football game last weekend over in Yulee. Little 8-year-olds pulled off a hook and ladder.
Really?
Yeah. It was something.
Learning young.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it was something to see. That is intended for maximum.
Had a deep man open right there.
You know, when he tried to, I think I know what Torrance was talking about down here at this end earlier in the game when he looked like he shot put it with his left hand.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe he just didn't have a handle on his right hand, just trying to get rid of it.
I don't know.
But that's what Torrance was texting me, that, King wasn't left-handed.
Right.
But it's obviously King now. Maybe he just had a mishandle on the ball that particular play. And off up the middle, nothing there.
Desmond Tisdale on the stop for the Patriots. No gain on the play, but third down and 10 for the Indians.
Schedule coming up too. It doesn't get any easier at Telfair.
No.
And Lanier is playing real good ball.
I know.
Lanier's not the team that we've seen.
No, I know.
No, smoking field.
Too much dancing. Let's run that sucker.
First down.
Quan Clark on the catch for the Indians. That'll be a first down.
Minute 44 remaining in the first half.
Ball will be spotted at the Indian zone 46-yard line.
I think they're going to recognize their 2009 state championship team tonight at halftime. I heard that a while ago.
We'll stay live for that.
Yeah.
That's quite an honor.
That was a good team too. That's Nick Marshall played on that team, if I ain't wrong. Nick Marshall that played at Georgia.
Harris up the middle. Maybe a yard.
Matt McAdoo and Martinez Thrower on the stop for the Patriots. Indians pick up a couple yards on the play, make it 2nd down and 8 for Charlton County.
2nd and 8 for Tribe at midfield. 59 seconds. .48. Team dropping back. That's picked off.
And then walk off the field. I don't know.
Timeout. Indians on an extra
Timeout
point.
called by the Indians.
We'll stay here. There's only 33 seconds
Yeah.
left. I'll take the break at the half.
I don't know.
If all the players from the 2009 Wilcox County High School State Championship football team
2
would
weeks
meet
off. I thought we were
at the gate near the new field house, which is the northwest gate.
ready.
If the 2009 players would head to the northwest gate at this time. Thank you.
I don't know, too many mistakes.
Sorry.
Too many mistakes. And then once we make a mistake, it's like we just sort of quit. You know, we don't hustle. You know, that's what bothers me. And if you don't want to hustle, maybe you don't need to play no more.
Well, I think they were starting to feel good about themselves after that tournament. Yeah. The Irwin game just took the wind right out of
Yeah, well. And then you got a week off, you know. Not good.
There's a snap, a hold, it's up. And no good.
Extra point attempt is no good with 33.5 seconds to play in the first half. Wilcox Patriots 42, Charlton County Indians
Take a
0.
quick break while they reset for the kickoff. We'll be right back.
ESP, a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Okefenokee Rural Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5100.
Welcome back. 30 seconds away from the half. Harris at the return. All the way out to the 41-yard line.
Harris on the return for the Indians out to the 40-yard line.
24 seconds
First and 10, Charlton County.
Well, if there's a bright side, there'll be a running clock at the second half. That 3-hour drive back home and start a little soon.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow. I didn't expect this. I thought
No, I thought, okay, I thought we might have a shot. You know, I really did, but there just
too many
ain't
mistakes on offense.
no enthusiasm at all.
Trip to the left.
What are we doing?
Not sure what was going on there. Gets it out of there.
He didn't want to let it go.
This is the Quantum Clark, brought down by Desmond Tisdale.
There's was a run-pass option. I don't think he was.
He didn't want to look.
Sure which way they were
You're
going.
right.
It looks like that's going to bring us to the end of regulation play here in the first half at Donny Clark Stadium.
Indians will let that one out.
Union 0, Wilcox Patriots 42.
We're going to take a break.
We remind everyone, concession stands are open on both sides of the field at the north end of the field. Ice cold Coca-Cola
Come
product,
back for that.
fresh grilled hamburgers, Chick-fil-A sandwiches, hot quick fries, and much more.
They're going to do this stuff at halftime.
Concession stand, support Wilcox County.
All right, we'll be right back for their 2009 state championship honors right after this.
And speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
Hey Indian fans, did you know you're eligible to join the United First Federal Credit Union? We are your hometown financial institution offering services such as online banking, mobile deposit, free checking, and much more. And if you're in the market to purchase a vehicle, our auto loan rates start as low as 2.99 for those who qualify. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkestone. Federally insured by NCUA and Equal Housing Lender.
There's a reason why we're South Georgia's automotive superstore.
Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep and Ram. Chevy.
Nissan on the east side.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center.
GMC.
Coming soon, the all-new Walker Jones Honda.
Toyota.
We've got it all, so why shop anywhere else?
Charlton Electric, now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet.
This year marks the 10-year anniversary of the first football state championship in the history of Wilcox County football. The Patriots started the 2009 season with a disappointing 3-2 record through the midway mark of the regular season. The Patriots were then able to reel off 10 straight victories to claim the 2009 state championship title. The Patriots had playoff victories over Truitland County 23-20, Greenville 39-19, Wesleyan 20-15, Clinch County 20-14, and Savannah Christian 30-21. The Patriots were guided by their motto of God is, I am, with Him, I can. Members of the 2009 Wilcox County Patriots State Championship team, please step forward when your name is called. Number 1, Tay Porter. Number 2, Quez Mahogany. Number 3, Nate Morehouse. Number 4, Jamal Holmes. Number 5, Tim Turner. Number 6, Brandon Lawson. Number 7, Jonathan Howard. Number 8, Brock Fuller. Number 9, Jatarius Jackson. Number 10, Mikhail Grace. Number 11, Ronnie Outlaw. Number 12, Matthew Iglesias. Number 14, Nick Marshall. Number 15, Marcus Griffin. Number 16, Andrew Benjamin. Number 17, Shaquille West. Number 18, Desi Rincon. Number 20, Jeffrey Wessel. Number 21, Stanley Ferguson. Number 25, Rohan Town. Number 33, Alberto Rincon. Number 44, Antoine Miller. Number 45, Joaquin Lawson. Number 51, Michael Dennard. Number 52, Greg Jackson. Number 53, Shaquille Jackson. Number 54, Justin Harden. Number 55, Stephen Sheard. Number 56, Chad Paramore. Number 58, Tommy Fuller. Number 60, Kevin Jackson. Number 61, Chase Williford. Number 62, Rob Land. Number 63, Juan Carrillo. Number 64, Alan Phillips. Number 65, Dylan Gaines. Number 66, Kent Braden. Number 67, Adam Reed. Number 68, Marquise Brown. Number 70, Tyler McQuarter. Number 71, Alvin Williams. Number 74, Dion Adams. Number 75, Dustin Owens. Number 82, Alfonso Carter. Number 84, Milton Jackson. Number 80, Dahl Emery. Ladies and gentlemen, have a big Patriot round of applause for our 2009 Wilcox Patriot State Championship team.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll
Go ahead.
We'll go halftime. They went through the whole roster. On
Everybody,
they
yeah.
went through everybody. Got everybody to be proud of them.
That's 16 of them here.
We'll be right back.
And much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661.
Folkestone Auto Supply, located at 4439 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, is owned and operated by the Dasher family. Foreign car parts, big truck operators, they have you covered as well, with belts, seals, hoses, rental of supplies, and so much more. They even have mower parts. Please stop by today and see the whole crew. Dave, Stephen, Miss Joe, Miss Pam, Little Sammy, and Big Sammy at Folkestone Auto Supply.
Whistle & Dixie Custom Framing and Unique Gifts and Cafe is located at 3742 Main Street in downtown Folkestone, Georgia. Lunches are served on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come join the fun food and fellowship whether you're a local, tourist, or a Royal fan. We also serve Bluebell ice cream, coffees, and lattes. While dining, feel free to browse around as we also have custom framing, train art, custom t-shirts, and unique gifts. Looking for a real lodging? You can also stay at the Chessie Caboose or the Peaks Cabin. Come see us.
And welcome back to Wilcox. We're at the halfway point of 11:30 remaining in the halftime break. Wilcox Break Department cheerleaders down there entertaining the home crowd. They just did the 2009 state championship, honoring those. Coach, a lot happened in the first half. Where do you go from there?
Well, before you could get sit down real good, it was boom, 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 and they're way ahead of us. I think we've had 3 pick sixes. The defenses only gave up really 2 scores. That was on a long run, and then the quarterback keeper a while ago for about 14 yards. I don't know. Nothing's working. Nothing's working. And then you look on the field and you miss a tackle and then watch the guy run and don't really get up and hustle. You know, that bothers me. I can understand making mistakes, but hustle is something you need to do all the time, okay? But I'm sure everybody, and I really thought you did too, we had a shot. I thought we had a shot at this game. I really thought we had a shot. And, well, if you go back to the Turner game, and that was 21-14, you go to Irwin, there was so much hoopla going on that day with everything in town, Champ Bailey in town, all this other stuff going on in town. And then you had a football game with the number 1 team in the state who was good, and their coach is out sick, they're playing for him, and boom, and then you have a week off, and nothing's happening except for practice, and you know, you just don't like to have a week off. Now you're over here tonight, and nothing's going right. I mean, zero is good, nothing. And like I say, they got a good team now, don't get me wrong, they got a good team. But I really thought, I'm like you, I thought, hey, we get over here tonight, we got a chance. Then you got Telfair next week at home, you got a chance. But I don't know. I mean, nothing has went right here tonight. Zero. So I don't know. Don't know what to do.
I don't know where you build off from unless you just kind of erase the chalkboard and go back to that Turner thing and then try to build from there, I guess.
Well, and I think what you got to look at on the sideline over there, if you coach and your players are hustling and your players are doing the best they can, fine. But if they're not, I don't need to live with you for a while. I need to let you go. If you're not going to hustle for me, I'm going to let somebody else play in your place. And I know we don't have a lot, but what you can't do is you can't let younger players see older people not giving an effort. You can't do that. You got to get rid of that. And I've been in it long enough and understand, Coach Murray has been around that kind of stuff, and he wants to see a good effort, and I'm sure he's going to straighten that problem out. Yeah, but I think the thing about your players is, okay, so you're down, but you can't give up. You knew it was going to be rough when you started this year. When you lose 18 seniors from last year, that's tough. And, I think the thing is, we just talked about it. We got a good freshman class. You got a good class coming up from the 8th grade next year. 3 years is what it's going to take. And you got a good weight room program going now with Bobby Jones. And I think it's going to take them 3 years to get back where you want Charlton County football. I think that's where you want it. I mean, it's going to take a while. There's no doubt it's going to take a while. So I'm just looking forward to, and you made a comment a while ago about the line. You got to be strong and tough. Our weight room program has been down. It's been down for a couple of years. And I think they have got the weight room program going, and you got to buy into the weight program. That's something you got to buy into. And I think the kids are buying into that. And that's what's going to make a difference down the road for these young kids. And the Braves undefeated. Had a great year, had some great players. And I'm looking forward to them guys coming up being out here next year. So, we're okay. I just don't like the lack of effort. We got to hustle. That's the biggest thing.
Talk about the apparent lack of hustle tonight with some of the guys. There's some guys coming up from Bethune that are hustling that will take some jobs if these veterans. I know they're young veterans, but veterans don't circus.
Well, and if you look, you got a bunch of people starting right now that are in the 9th grade. They're a freshman.
Yeah.
They're going to make mistakes as freshmen. This is a different level from junior high ball.
Right.
Those kids next year that's coming up, they're going to have to learn. So they get their learning in next year. These guys are getting it this year. You're learning. And I think once you get them guys back together after they were there for 2 years at middle school, I think we'll be fine. I really think we'll be okay.
I'm excited about what's coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with the weight room. I've heard nothing but great things coming out of the weight room.
Positive stuff.
Bobby Jones made an immediate impact over there.
Yeah.
The problem with the weight room is you don't see the benefits for X amount of time.
Yeah, well.
So we got to be patient with that.
He's done a good job with that because he did it at Cook County. And when he came over here, that was one of the things, get the weight room back where it needs to be. And if you go back and look at all them Charlton County teams that won those state championships and region championships, the weight room was a big part of what they had going. They lived in it, and they worked hard in it. And that's what we got to do now. We got to get back in there.
Coach, let's check. I'm going to switch gears on you a little bit. You said you thought if you had time, I want to elaborate a little bit more, maybe?
Come on.
On what's going on with the I know you can't say a whole lot.
I'm going to tell it to you. Here's the deal that you need to listen to. The FT numbers, which is your student count, student population 9 through 12, is turned in October the 15th. That's just went by. So those numbers have been sent to the state. The state will compile all those numbers, and then they'll go to Georgia High School. When Georgia High School gets them, and I think our number is right around 416, so we're good. When Georgia High School gets those numbers, they'll take each class and start setting it up. Now, there's going to be people coming down into Class A from AA. I think Brooks County's coming down. I think Dublin's coming down. And I don't know who else. Now, we have split private and public totally out. So there's not going to be any publics with privates in Class A. Now, who's going to be in our region next year? We've already sent sort of a mock draft to Georgia High School. Public and private met, and we put a plan together and sent it. I think Georgia High School is going to look at that, and I think they're going to use it where they can. Telfair is going to go out of our region and go hook in with Montgomery and Wheeler. That makes good sense. Wilcox and Turner are way away from us, and I've talked to them. They don't know what they want to do. I listen to them. I'm the region rep. I'm on the reclass committee. I said, if y'all think y'all want to get away from us, I can help you. Turner, even though it's a long way, is 4-lane from Folkestone all the way to Ashburn.
Right.
Up here, ain't no 4-lane, buddy. It's a long ride. Their one comment about playing us and Irwin and Clinch is we bring usually good crowds and you make money.
Right.
So it's up to them what they want to do. Now, here's the kicker, and everybody's looking at this kicker. Brooks County's pretty well going to come back into Class A. Now, where are they going to go? They're going to go to Region 1 over there on the west of 75, or are they going to come to Region 2 with us? Nobody wants them, but somebody going to have to get them. And, you know, the way I look at it, they're on the west side of 75 with all of Region 1. But yet they're right there close to Lanier, Eccles, Clinch, and Clinch plays them every year anyway. So that's what, nobody wants Brooks. Nobody wants Brooks, but Brooks is, if they come into Class A, and I'm pretty sure they are, somebody's going to get Brooks. Well, we might get them. And if, no. Well, Brooks could stay in Double A if they wanted to, but I think they're going to probably want to drop into Class A. And Georgia High School is going to put the regions together in all the classes. And then we'll go in. There's two of us in Class A that's going to go in. I got a North guy in Commerce and me. We'll go in and look at what Georgia High School did, and then we can change it. But if we change it, we got to sell it to the other 6 classes for them to vote on. And then once you take it out of the reclass committee, you take it to the full board, everybody that's on GHSA, and then they vote it. So you're going to talk somewhere middle of November, latter part of November, that you actually got everything sort of set up, and then you'll vote it early part of January, and then get ready to start doing your skin. We're going back on 2 years. We've been on a 4-year deal, but we're going to go back to every 2 years now. So once we do it this time, it's a 2-year deal, and then you redo it. So, and we're not going to go out of Class A. Our numbers aren't that big, so we're going to be okay. But we don't know who's going to be with us. That's the biggest thing. So.
Well, that's so much. Sounds like a big headache you guys deal with it.
Reclassification, everybody needs to be on that committee one time. It's always people want to do this, people want to do that. And what you got to do with reclass is look at who you got and look at your distances and the kind of time you're going to spend out of school. And then once you get your region set up, then you got to put in your games with people around you that are non-region, and you got to try to find some people close to you can make some money off of, and you got to try to figure out who you can probably get a win off of. So we've always played Brantley. McIntosh is over there, and we feel like we could compete against them and maybe try to Hilliard, Callahan. I mean, those are the kind of people, if they will play us, and we're down right now. Used to, nobody wanted to play Charlton County. I want to play y'all beat us. Well, now we're down, and they'll jump on that wagon, I think. So we need to let them jump on the wagon, and and I think we would be competitive with all those people close to us, and let's just hope we can get some of them on the schedule.
All right, y'all heard it here first. We broke it early in the year. We had everybody talking about it back in August.
Well, that's the way it sets right now, and like I say, we're waiting until these numbers get in. They're all turned in, and we're looking at the end of the month, the 1st of November. It depends on when the Department of Education give you the numbers. That's when you go. So, and you know, we should be able to vote on everything sometime in December. We should, and then it tells you to the whole board to vote on, and then you settle it all the first part of January. So, that's it. When we do the realignment, is it just football or all sports? Everything. And like I say now, we got to understand, several years ago, we took the privates away from the publics when you got to the state playoffs. You were in regions together, but we have now done away with that. So now, when you redo Class A, you're going to have 8 private regions, and you're going to have 8 public regions. I don't have to play you. I can if I want to, if I want to make some money or you're close, but it ain't going to hurt me. It ain't going to hurt them. Those games will not count as far. There's going to be 4 teams from 8 regions public, 8 regions private. There'll be 4 teams from each region go to the playoffs.
No power ranking?
None. The power rankings is going out after this year. They through. So you won't be playing people like we had to play Lanier the other day that's in our region in softball. You won't do that. You'll match up Region 2 against maybe Region 6, and you may see a team in your region when you get to the semifinals, which that's fine. You've advanced out that far. But yet, in baseball, last year we played Clinch, 2nd round in football, 2nd round. And should have never had to play them if you had the regular regions going on. But with the power rankings, that's how you set up. So, power rankings is going away. They threw this year.
Good riddance to that.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about them though up to this point? Ranking up with
Well, it's kept people out of the playoffs that don't have good records. You know, if you play good people and you get your power rankings, that gets you where you ain't got people that's way down at the bottom. Now, here's the problem. Well, how many teams is going to be in a region? Well, if you ain't got but 4 teams in a region, all 4 of them teams are going to go to the playoffs because you're going to take 4. If you got 6, you're taking 4. So that gets you back to region play instead of the power ranking stuff. So everybody was all happy when we did away with the power rankings. They were good, but then, like I say, they had you playing people first and second round. That won't happen now with region play. Won't happen. Not. What we've already done. Region 1 and Region 2, there ain't no private schools. So we've created a region somewhere up there and put a 1 and a 2 with it. We just made a number 1 and 2, but and the same thing, there was not a public 5. So we went up in there and made a 5. Okay, we pulled people and made a 5 and put a number to 5. So now we got 8 regions, public and private, but there's no private. The only private people we got close to us is over in Savannah, and they're going to be in Region 3. So we basically made a 1 and a 2, and we let the private people set their regions up like they wanted to, and then we set out, but we worked together on it and didn't have a problem. First time we all got together and never had a problem. So, and we have set up, this is new, we have set up a committee that's got the 8 reps from public and the 8 reps from private, and anything that comes in with Class A that goes to Georgia High School, that committee of 16 will bring it out and take it to the full board. Class A will go before those 16 people, and we feel like they got some say-so now, we got some say-so now, and that's never happened. So basically we feel like we can sit down with 8 and 8 and get along, as long as Georgia High School recognize we're trying to get along. So, there's some good things coming out of that. I mean, there are, and that's in the near future. But, yeah, I'm just glad to be a part of it. Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break, Coach. We're just moments away from kickoff.
Gotcha.
Third quarter, and we'll be right back.
Thrift Farm and Feed, located at 43 Depot Street in Folkestone, is owned and operated by Tim Birchall. Tim invites you to come by and check out his selection of Georgia boots, cactus ropes, and Rocky boots. They also have a full selection of livestock feeds, Showtime dog foods, and hardware. The Birchall family is proud of number 4, Scott Birchall, and wish the Indians good luck this season.
El Cheapo Folkestone, located on US 1 South across from Dairy Queen. They have the lowest gas prices in town, along with discount beverages and a huge selection of lottery tickets. They're a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network, and they wish the Maidens and Indians the best of luck in the playoffs. Stop in, fill up, and tell them CSN sent you. All right, welcome back. Getting set to start the second half. A lot of good information from Athletic Director Jesse Cruz during the halftime break concerning our reclassification and moving ridges around and whatnot, so y'all might want to go back and re-listen to that. As the night progresses and the weekend moves on, a lot of good information here, Coach. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Keith Harris set the kick. I'm going to hear that tone all the way home tonight.
You dream about it tonight, man. Wake up thinking about it. Kill it.
Got louder.
Stop it.
36-yard line, 1st and 10 Wilcox.
Great Faison takes the kickoff at the 36-yard line of the Patriots from his 1st and 10 Wilcox.
Let's hope we can see a little bit better effort, hustle effort, off these kids this half. And I've already seen some people that may be off the field because they didn't hustle the first half. That's pretty good.
1st and 10 Patriots at the 35. Man in motion. There's a snap, handoff. Oh, Burrows had him in the backfield. This helped finish
Good job.
off.
It's a good job right there.
Wittenberg on the stop, along with Carlisle.
Let's just see some improvement. That's what I want to see.
Come out firing.
Yep. Will make it 2nd down and 12 for the Patriots.
Running clock here in the second half.
Yep.
There's a pitch left.
He's on the corner.
Left side. Running up the sideline. We're not going to catch him. Touchdown.
Flag.
Flag. Let's bring it back. Not so fast, folks.
And you know, the thing about it is we had an angle and let him get outside the angles. You know, we just don't get him. I don't know.
Wasn't coach out driving crazy. So when the guy's gone,
That's right.
you know, let your guy go. But thankfully, he's coming back. We're about 3 weeks away from Coach Bailey's inaugural season with the CCHS Hoops. And you too, you're having the main vision. We start your inaugural. You've been here a day or two, Coach.
We start practice Monday.
Monday.
That's the official starting day for practice Monday, yes. And we're looking forward to it, me and him both.
Courtney Williams in town this week.
Yes.
Did you have a chance to talk to some of the ladies?
Well, I was not there. I was at the doctor's office doing this stuff with my face the day she came, and I think she saw some former teachers, and she's fixed to go to Turkey to play ball. So I don't know if she got to talk to anybody or not.
Saw Akbar and Carlisle on the stop there. Another loss.
Yep.
Loss on the play.
Courtney did a good job, though, with the Connecticut Sun this year. They came in second. I mean, went to the 5th and final game. She had a good series, and she's from Folkestone, Georgia. So
I'm still mad at myself. I saw her at the store, and I was thinking, that can't be Courtney.
Yeah.
You know, because, I mean, I wasn't expecting to see her at the mini market there in Fort.
right, yep.
14 up the middle, breaking tackles. Touchdown if it stands, no flags. Touchdown Wilcox. I was sitting in the fast food to get gas. And she was sitting in a car right in front of me. I saw it, I was like, that's not Courtney, it can't be Courtney.
Was.
And I was thinking she was still in Connecticut. You know, so I didn't want to go up to her and say, hey, can I get a picture?
No, she came home and she told Russ, Coach Murray, that she was going to Turkey to play ball over there for a while.
Awesome. That is awesome. She's done big things, hasn't she?
Big time. We knew when she was in school she was going to do big things. She could play.
On the start.
Flag down on the field.
On the Patriots,
Ball
I'll back them up a
started
little
against the
bit.
Patriots.
What a crazy week. Champ Bailey getting inducted in the Hall of Fame and Courtney Williams in the WNBA.
That's right. That's right.
Same week. There's a hold. Looks good from here. I'm waiting on the signal. It's good.
Manny said, back it up 5 yards. That's all right. I got this. The extra point is good. Manny Crow, the extra
Break the
point.
sleeve. We'll be right back.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on
Welcome Welcome back. 6:33 and counting, third quarter, running clock. Man, the front actually got a little bit of a performance in on the first side while you were discussing everything, and they were faced that way, so I didn't interrupt you.
Nope.
Actually, I think their auxiliaries did a little routine over there.
Yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy.
He picked it up, Harris at the 4.
Nothing.
And he's going to get stopped at about...
Braxton Owens on the stop for the Patriots.
Yeah, this guy still got his first team defense in.
They're not subbing on defense, are they?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the problem. He's let these other kids play. You do stuff like that, it'd come back and bite you after a while.
Yes, sir, when those seniors graduate.
People remember stuff like that.
Yeah. It'll tell on you after a while.
Yep.
Nothing like game experience, especially in a situation like
Well, I know.
Harris got caught
Backwards.
in the backfield.
Big
Harris
loss.
on the carry, brought down by Zay Deans. Loss of 5 on the plays will make it 2nd down and 15 for the Indians.
Second down and 15 for the Tribe. So they'll do the homecoming ceremony, the court, at halftime in the 2000 or the 99 team.
Probably before the game, yeah.
Team incomplete. Intended for Nelson.
Pass is incomplete. That'll bring up
Yeah, I
4th down.
don't know how many of those guys will be back. That was the Kevin Davis and Bama Adams and Lamar Williams and all that crowd. You hope a good number of them come back. And, you know, the 10-year reunion, there was a lot of them came. But you just don't know 20 years down the road where they all at. But I hope to see a good number of them. They were some good kids and it was a great team.
First and 10. No, I'm sorry. Third down and 15. Indians at Music had me think we had to change of position. Overthrown.
Incomplete pass will bring up
Incomplete.
4th down and 15 for
It'll
Charlton
be
County.
4th down. Keith to be punting from his own end zone. Wilcox may come after him right here.
And why? Why? You know, I agree with you. I agree with you, but why?
But those starters are still in there.
I know, why?
It wouldn't surprise me at this point.
You know, I don't comprehend people like that.
Number 4 back deep for the Patriots at his 35. Patriots coming.
Roll,
Hit by Harris. He got
roll,
another nice
roll. Run backward. There you go, buddy.
There you go. 40, almost a 50-yard punt.
Now, let's see what kind of offense he puts on the field.
He did a good job getting the Indians out of
Touchdown
Yep.
goes to the Patriots on 43-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 Patriots.
Number 10's
the starter.
Number 10's a starter. 13's a starter walking over here. Is the quarterback number 1? He's a starter.
Number 1's been in there for a while, so I'm assuming he's a starter. He was in there in the first half.
You got a big enough lead. I think you take them out.
Risking an injury, and you got Irwin next week.
Some people don't think. Some people do not think.
They're going to get a flag on
Had
this.
2 people shift at the same time.
No flag? No flag on that.
Day Lawson on the carry. Loss of 3, so make it 2nd down and 13 for the Patriots.
Yeah, if I'm the Patriots with a 49-0 lead, and I have Irwin County next week,
I'm putting-
all them starters are coming out.
Yep.
I'm
You
playing on
don't-
B team right now.
You don't never know when you get hurt or something could happen. I mean, you know, so you blowing up a score, but the thing about it, you could blow up an ankle or a knee too.
Snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. Loss on the play. Good job by the defensive line. Burrows back there along with 38, 33.
Loss on the play, bring up 3rd down and 14 for the Patriots.
Third down 14. Inside of a minute left in the 3rd quarter. There's a snap. Quarterback dropping back. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down, 14.
Good job.
Good job by the defense.
Very good job. Hope our good friend Albert Thornton's listening or watching back home. Hope he feels better. And we'll see him hopefully in Folkestone next weekend.
Talk to Albert. Tell him we're going to dock him tonight.
I'm going to tell him his pace cut. He'll probably call me when I get back in the truck. No, he's been sort of under the weather all week long. Nothing real serious.
Clark.
Get away from it.
We'll get the ball at the 29. 1st and 10 try.
Clock.
Down number 29 brought out of the Indians, and that's going to bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Charlotte County Indians 0, Wilcox Patriots 49.
Vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, used in their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor.
Welcome back. Getting set to start the 4th quarter.
Looks like he's still got them starters in there.
Yeah, 13, 7, 15. They're still in there.
Yeah.
Harris, nothing there. Stopped in the backfield.
Harris on the carry for the Indians.
I don't comprehend. When the clock's running, you get your kids and let them play.
Charlton County.
I'll head back home Monday. Get back to the drawing board and get ready for Telfair.
Yeah. Telfair was playing over at Atkinson tonight, so one of them's going to get a win.
I don't know if Deep is carrying them tonight or not. I'll have to check. See if I can get a score from there. King, incomplete.
Incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down and 10 to the Indians.
10 tries. Game's up, but no scoreboard for Telfair and Atkins. I don't know what the score is. King dropping back.
Throw it. If Albert Thornton's listening, can you text us a score on the clinch Turner game? I know you're listening to it probably.
4th down, punting unit will come on for the Tribe. Yeah, I pulled up Deep Productions. They're a member of the Backroad Sports Network too.
Right.
But they had no scoreboard up, so I don't know what the score is.
Okay, I just said if Albert told Albert if he's watching, listen to it, text the score to us. If he don't, we're for sure going to fire him.
Oh, you hear that, Albert?
Yep, he's fired for sure if he don't touch the
You've been
score.
given notice, Albert.
Yep.
4th and 11, low snap.
Oh, look at this.
Cobb.
What in the world?
Tony Cobb out there.
He didn't get it. Now,
Cobb tonight.
that's what
Tony Cobb on the fake punt attempt is unsuccessful.
I don't comprehend that one now.
First down, Patriots.
Don't comprehend that one. Surely don't.
First down, Wilcox.
Number 8 quarterback in now.
Yeah, we're starting to see their second unit now with 9 minutes remaining. Quarterback's going to keep it.
I ain't believing this.
Got a hole all the way down to the 5.
Good Lord have mercy.
Dave Steyer on the carry down to the 5-yard line. First down, Patriots.
That quarterback comes in and runs 30 yards to the 5.
Mm-mm.
Trying to get around the corner. Defense gets
Good job, Marcel Maxwell over there.
Maxwell.
Or no, that's Randy Nelson. Randy Nelson. It's a 5 instead of a 6.
I'm glad you did that one time.
I'm telling you can't tell some of these numbers when they roll up.
3-yard loss of the second down and goal when the Patriots come back to the line.
I was getting texts at Turner that night because I couldn't read the numbers.
Yeah.
I was getting the kids wrong. I was reading it. Swing pass 42 wide and dropped it.
Nobody was there.
Nobody
Nobody there. He's saying, what in the world?
He was counting points before he had to catch.
Yep. Yep. Because he was open.
We'll bring up third down. 7 minutes, approaching the 7-minute mark. Big night next week. Y'all be sure and join us. Homecoming, 99 team in town. Nice job there by Mel.
Oh, that's a flag. Get out of here. Stupid move.
Make a good play.
Stupid move. Yeah.
I know it's frustrating. It's been a long night, but you can't do that right in front of you.
No.
And pushing him into the official didn't help him.
No.
Fourth down.
They had a 1st and goal at the 5. Now what we got going?
I would have thought the flag on Randy would give him a first down.
Well, they changed it now.
Oh, okay. 1st and 5. Hopefully the defense can hold for 4 more downs here at the 5.
This is roughing the passer. That's an automatic first down.
Nice job. If he didn't get him,
Nope.
good job by the defensive line, standing him up.
Jamon Williams on the carry.
2nd down. There's 49 on the board, but the defense is only giving up 3 of those.
Ball's on the 2-yard line. 2nd down and goal, Patriots.
That's right. It's just been errors on our offense. Yeah.
Jamon Williams on the carry.
Defense still fighting out there, Coach.
Yep, they are.
It'd have been easy just to roll over and let them in.
Yep.
They're still battling. pitch. Good.
Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Turnover. Indians defense holds the Patriots.
Very good job.
Fumble recovered by the Indians.
Like to see us put one on the board if we could.
Yeah, get that goose egg off there. How about that defense? 7 plays inside the 5.
That's right.
And they get the ball back.
Yep.
Good job.
Well, you didn't quit. You had a bonehead play to give them the ball first down, but then you recovered after that and made a pretty good play there on that. So I like that.
Just back to what you were talking about effort.
That's what it's all about.
First and goal.
We need to put one up on the board. We need to put one on the board.
Inside the 4-minute mark. Flag on the defense.
Yeah.
Offsides against the Patriots. That'll move the ball 5 yards. It'll be first down and 5.
Excuse me. First and 5 Indians. Hand off to Harrod. Nope. King's going to keep it.
Good move.
Good job. Nice run by King out to the 30.
Jalen King on the
Gotta hurry up here. The clock's running.
16-yard
brought
run.
down by Logan Luke.
Good job.
Picks up enough for the first down. Ball spotted on the 32-yard line of the Indians.
Swing pass out there to Clark. Gain of about 5.
Pass is complete. Indian code brought down by Logan Luke and Salem Stone.
Coming up on the 2-minute marker.
Yeah, we ain't getting in a hurry out there. We need to go ahead and try to get a score on this board. You got to hurry to do that.
Like to see him take a shot.
I know. I would, but you had to lose.
5 Indians.
Let's get that 0 off of there.
Mm-hmm.
Something to build on going into next
That's
week.
right.
Hand off.
That ain't gonna work.
Keith Harris on the carry.
That ain't gonna work.
Brought down by Logan Taylor.
Also on the play. The 4th.
Loss of 4 is
Third
over
down.
at 3rd down and 9.
Got some scores for you, Coach. Here, I'll let you do it. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead and roll that, and then I'll get them.
All right. Clark on the carry.
All right, here's the scores that Adam pulled over.
Clark on the carry.
Camden over Colquitt with 14-6. That was at the first. Clinch was over Turner 14-7 only. Irwin's only over Lanier 13-0. And then you got Colquitt over Camden. That's in Camden County 20-17 at the half. Here's an update on Clinch and Turner 35-7 Clinch. Irwin an update over Lanier 34-0. And that's all the one. Baldwin. University's over Baldwin 34-24. That's your old hometown. Yeah. So Irwin and Clinch pretty well rolling along right now into the game.
Thank you, Rocky, for that update. We're going to punt.
Hit it.
And the punt's down at the 44-yard line of the Patriots. And that's going to bring us to the end of play here at Donnie Clark Stadium. Final score is going to be Wilcox 49, Charlton County 0.
I agree with you.
It is what it is, Coach.
Yep. Well, another just a disturbing defeat. I mean, now you got to, we done got to be 56-0, 49-0, but you can't quit. You got to keep on playing. You got a big home game next week, and you're going to play a team next week you would think you got a real good shot at. I mean, Telfair is only won, I think, 2 games. They're 2-4. They were 0-3 in the region. They're getting beat. Well, I don't know what they're doing at Atkinson tonight. They were playing at Atco. But anyway, we just got to keep on rolling. That's all there is to it. Got to keep on going.
See you next week. Got anything else you can get on before we get out of here?
No, just remind everybody that next week the 99 team will be back in town. We're going to recognize them pregame. We got homecoming next week at halftime. So hope to see y'all there. We're playing Telfair County, and we think we got a shot in that one. So hope to see you at Indian Field.
All right. We're going to go out. I'm watching Indians football on Charlton Sports Network. Coach Cruz, Tammy Dell down there on the sidelines. I'm Madam Bill. Y'all have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see y'all next week. Homecoming with Telfair coming to town. Get there early.